One of the most beautiful words in every language is the word sun. Its equivalent in Kurdish is roj. Roj also means a day. Since the year 2003, Roj has come to have a third meaning within the daily lives of Kurdish people. Roj TV gives a voice to a language that is banned, that has no right to be used as a language of education or broadcasting, and is under threat of extinction. Roj TV broadcasts to all sectors of Kurdistan and 78 countries around the world. Roj TV broadcasts in North Kurmanji and Central Sorani, Hauramani and Zazaki dialects of the Kurdish language, as well as in Assyrian, Turkish, Arabic and Persian languages. The Media Secretariat of Denmark granted the Roj TV's broadcast permit in year 2003. The Roj TV satellite channel has been actively broadcasting its programs since then. Roj TV plays an important role in education and protection of the Kurdish language in the face of the restrictions and prohibitions in Turkey, Syria and Iran. The Kurdish language has gone through a serious period of dissolution under assimilation of Turkish, Arabic and Persian languages. However, this to a certain degree has been reversed, secured, and now Kurdish is being used more widely as a direct result of the programs available to the Kurds on Roj TV. Roj TV's 18 hours daily broadcast contains news in North Kurmanji and Central Sorani dialects of Kurdish, as well as the Turkish and Arabic languages. The news are concentrating on social, cultural, political issues and daily problems confronting the Kurdish people living in 4 different countries: Turkey, Syria, Iraq, Iran, as well as those in diasporas. Haftaname is a weekly panorama program in Persian which gives a summary of the weekly events. The social, cultural and educational development and activities of the youth is presented in Juan weekly program. The women's role in social, political and professional life and their special issues is discussed in Sözsüzün weekly program. The morning broadcasting of Roj TV begins with the Rojbash program in North Kurmanji and Central Sorani, Kurdish dialects 5 days a week, and continues mostly with programs on music, culture, arts and literature. Children also enjoy watching our live children's program Khal Khalok and the cartoons such as Lucky Luke, Gol and Icatlar. Roj TV has a widespread news network not only in Kurdistan but also in Europe. In the weekly program called Avrupadan, the principles of the European Union, the problems and perspectives for expansion are opened up for discussion with parliamentarians and ministers. In the weekly political discussion programs presented in North Kurmanji and Central Sorani dialects, the Turkish daily events, political developments in Turkey, Iran, Iraq and Syria, where the Kurds live, are discussed. A weekly program called Yedinci Gün is presented in Turkish and journalists are invited to discuss the events of the week and the news in the media. Some 22% of our broadcasting time consists of music programs. There is a great interest shown in the music programs. Lorin and Awazame perform live from studios 5 days a week. The weekly broadcast Dilanar, Keskesor, Ruange, Berason, Rengin, Charnewa, and Shevchra programs introduce Kurdish music, folklore, and literature, as well as the cultural richness of different nationalities. The traditional Kurdish folk music is presented in Shevir program. This program brings to light the traditional Kurdish songs which have been either nearly forgotten or are under the threat of being totally lost. Duriki Derwish is a program where the social life, economic situation, and current problems experienced in Kurdistan are brought to screen with on-the-spot interviews and visual images. Duriki Derwish is greatly admired by our viewers. Cinematica Kurdi program concentrates on Kurdish cinema, which is in its early stages of development, but has already achieved notable acclaim. In this program, young directors and artists are introduced to our viewers. Roja TV also broadcasts documentaries made by production firms in Europe, as well as its own productions, which offers great variety of on-air viewing. Walate Roja broadcast every night at 11:30 is just one of the programs that our viewers won't miss. Here, the natural and historic beauties of Kurdistan and Kurdish traditional music is accompanied by the sunset, which also joyfully symbolizes the sun that will rise once again. Sun is one of the most beautiful words in all languages. It conveys a message of light, hope, and warmth. Roja TV is a sun for people, their language and culture. Whether condemned to be cast into darkness, shall rise again every day.